Turn 5, new turn. What are we going to do about this mess? Well, the plan is, I feel like we should really just go ahead and acquire our first couple of victory points, because the AI already has 3 and we're still at 0. So let's go ahead and try to get a couple of victory points this turn by killing the wounded characters. Now, this lady should be here, but what I want to do is this turn is play my actions. Let me see how many I want. So I want to kill off this character. I want to kill off the other character over here next to the cleric. So already that's 2 actions. I want to do a move, that's 3. I want to potentially, I want to kill off another character. Let's do 5. Let's maximize what we have right here. 5 actions. And with 5 actions, let's deal with this here first. Alright, so my first move is to move the backstabber 1, 2, 3 next to Lupo, and the reason why is because he's wounded. I don't have many high combat cards left. This is what we have left. Oh, there's another 3. This is what we have left. We have some 1s, 2s, and 3s. We don't have any more of those 4, 5, 6s because we played them last time. But the ability of the backstabber is that she adds +2 bonus in combat value in attacking and defense if she is engaged in close group combat involving at least 1 other friendly miniature. So this is group combat because we have 2 miniatures against 1 and they're both adjacent to the enemy character. We add up the battle points. That's 2, that's 4, and backstabber gets us +2 to that. That's 6 action points. Okay, so let's track this. First token is to move a couple of movement points there. Second action, I'm going to initiate combat, and right off the bat we have 6 here already. So the AI needs to draw 6 to win. Now, if that's the case, I'm going to play the +1, which lands us at 7. And there's only 4 AI combat cards left. So we'll see. Oh, and lo and behold, it is in fact +6. So we played it safely. 6 versus 7. This character is now out of the game. Okay? So with that, we have landed our reverse victory point. Yay! Okay, that's 1. We still have 3 actions left. Let's see what we want to do here. Cleric is going to spend 1 action point to initiate combat. This is our 3rd action point this turn. He has a combat value of 2. The wounded has a combat value of 0. But in the AI deck, we know we still have a +5. We still have a +0, and I think we still have a +3. Actually, let's take some risks. If we play the +3, we know that the AI's card is 5 max, which is going to tie us with the AI. So 3 + 2 is 5. We're going to tie if we play the +3. Now, if we don't draw the +5, next up we could draw the +3. These are played combat cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And we know there's 2 +3s. So there's 1 remaining in the deck, and there's a +0 remaining in the deck, and there's a +5. So it's either 1, 3, or 0. 0, 3, or 5. If we draw the 5, we're going to tie. If we draw the 3, we're going to win if we play +2. Okay? So I'm going to take a chance here, because even when we play the +3, and draw the 5. We're gonna tie anyways, but we're looking to win here. Let's play the +2 instead and save up our +3 card for later, and then just hope we don't draw the +5. Okay, anything but a +5 in here. It's 1 in 3 chance. Oh, that's a +3. So what happens here is we have 4 versus 3, and that eliminates this NPC, and voila, we just scored ourselves a second victory point. Not too shabby, eh? We have 2 more actions left, and since we're pretty much on a roll here in attacking, I'm going to spend my 4th action to move the Colossus 1, like so, because he has a bow. He can range attack the cleric with line of sight. So he can shoot this way. The bow's combat value is 1. Not sure if you can see that. It adds 1 to his total combat value. So he already has 6 here. And the cleric is 2. So again, maximum we can draw from here is 5 or 0. So cleric can have a maximum of 7. We have right now 6. So we need to play an 8 to make sure we don't lose. Okay, we're going to play we need to get an 8 to make sure we don't get wounded. We're going to play +2, which makes this an 8. And then we're going to draw. Okay, so this is either going to be +5 or +0. And lo and behold, we do get the +5. So this would be 7 versus 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And he is wounded. Very nice. Now that's it for our actions. And we cannot finish him off this turn. We have no more actions to spend. But I would say that's a pretty good turn. We killed 2 NPCs. We wounded 1. Not too shabby. Reinforcements. No reinforcements at the green level. And so we move on to the NPC's turn. Let's take the AI deck. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And the first character to activate is Lupo, the Slitherer. Well, actually, we killed him last turn. Let me take him out, and let me also take out Herban, I think. Yeah, let me take them out. Let's shuffle, 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 shuffle. NPCs. There's not a lot of cards left. 5 of them. Okay, and we have Father Goodfella, who does not activate because he's wounded. So he doesn't activate. Next up we have 4 more. Next we have Santh. And that's great because he can't do anything. He's still in here. So we go to the next character, who is Arthos. We know what he's going to do. He's going to break this with 1 action point. And that's broken. Now Santh can come out. He still has 4 action points left. And with the 4, he is going to move towards the next portcullis, which is going to be, I guess they're pretty far away. This is open. This is open. I guess the closest one would be this one. So he's going to move 1, 2, that's 1 action. And then move again. 1, 2, that's 2 actions. That's another action. 1, 2. That would be another action. And then the final token here, we're going to, let's see, there's actually this one too. So this is one action to jump. He's gonna jump like this. Or he could, yeah, he would jump, I think, as his final action. After Arthos, we have Extremis, who would try to combat first. Where is he? He's over here. He's gonna try to combat, and he can certainly do so because I'm right here. So he would move 1, 2, and there's a large shield here, but he can't pick that up because he's already carrying a large shield. So he's gonna land here and spend an action point to initiate combat. Now, his special ability, it says, in one-on-one combat, he forces us to play the strongest combat card, and then he turns over 3 combat cards and adds up to 2 weakest. The third is shuffled back into the combat deck. Alright. Well, our strongest is going to be +3, so let's put that out. And the combat deck only has 1 left, so we're going to draw that. Let's take this card and draw 2 more. He is going to draw 2 more and add the 2 weakest. Yeah, the 2 weakest. I am not sure I like this. First card. +2. Okay, that's not too bad. And then we could draw another high card, doesn't matter. +3. Yep. Alright, so the 2 weakest is 2 + 0. That gets discarded. And this goes back into the deck because it's a stronger card. You can shuffle this for next battles. But we would have won because we have 4 and he has 2. So he is wounded, like so. Okay, let's discard this. The last character to activate is Weak Ed. He could exit with 5 action points. Can he do that? That's 15 moves. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, he can exit just enough with 15 moves. So we get exits. And now the AI player has 4 victory points. And we have 2. So 4 versus 2. 1 more point and the AI player would win. And that would be the end of this turn, the end of the NPC activation. So we have very little time left to try to turn this around.